All righty then. We are live. Shout out to Everything Pro Wrestling that was here a little bit earlier. Sorry, I did not start the stream. I just wrapped up around the point on Heel Steven's channel. Talked to my good friend Steve and the good brother True Heel Romeo, and so we were just talking after the show, having a good time. But here we are for another Q&A. Uh, Trying to go do the Q&As at least weekly. Not do too many of them, so you guys can like save up your questions for the week, and then if you guys have other questions, go ahead. We're going to try to start doing recording of some videos. So if you guys like the recording videos, we're going to go ahead and do some more recording videos here in the future. Trying to work the max. Sorry if my theme's yellow right now. Can't control the lighting as it is on the laptop as it is, man. Yeah, it has been a while, Mr. Critical, but thank you for coming in, and thank you, Yagon Keen, for coming in too. And if you guys like these Q&As, you share them on the Twitter platform. Twitter's the best way to reach me, at Chase Oliver 68. If you guys have any questions, we'll be on here for 30, 40 minutes. After 30, 40 minutes, Chase Oliver is signing off for tonight. It is Sunday. Going to get a nice little Sunday workout in before the day's done. And then afterwards, like I said, I'm going to start trying to do more film content in the future and stuff like that. You see some edits and stuff. I've been working on some stuff. I'll be able to do all this. So yeah, let me go ahead and share this on the Twitter. And then if you guys have any questions, let's go ahead, man. What's up, Weston? What's up, Jackhammer City? Yeah, it's been a while and stuff like that. Oh, you just got over a cold? Oh man, hopefully it's not a bad cold. Hopefully it's not a bad card. Let's see what we got here from Yagon Keen. Better gaming series, Devil May Cry or God of War? God of War, bro. God of War is way better than the Devil May Cry. I mean, Devil May Cry kind of goes downhill after DMC4. After DMC4, they did like the soft reboot, then they brought back down Devil May Cry 5. I mean, let's be real here, man. God of War, quality throughout. Even the PSP titles are quality. So we can't be disrespecting Kratos in the God of War, man. Ragnarok's going to be sick, so yeah. God of War wins this one hands down. Hands down, God of War. Hands down. Yeah, man, but I haven't been doing anything too interesting. I've just been working out. You guys can see the gains are coming in. Now I'm just doing straight swimming for the next couple weeks. I'm going to Nashville. I don't have the graphic up, but if you guys have time, please check out the Believe in Pro Wrestling podcast. Rick Ucchino and the good brother True Heel SP3. They are host a really good wrestling show, really good wrestling podcast. I won tickets from them for their SummerSlam event. I was going to Nashville anyways to visit a good friend, and now I'm going to SummerSlam for free, so I can't complain about that. Favorite musical you have ever watched? Oh man, dude, I'm not a musical guy. I gotta ask my friend Anthony. He knows musicals better than me. I guess High School Musical by default. If Chase did a DMC ranking, where would it be? You asking for a ranking? I would say DMC 3 is 1, then Devil May Cry 4 is 2, Devil May Cry 5 is 3, remake Devil May Cry is 4, and then 1 is like after that, and then 2 is the worst. Like 2 is easily the worst out of all the Devil May Cry games. You know, Devil May Cry remake would be a little bit higher, but I don't know. It's just when you take the story and you take away everything, and it's not even the character designs. It's just the story it's kind of weak. It's kind of a weak story. But the boss fights in remake Devil May Cry are actually really good. So the thing with DBS superheroes, here's the thing, Jackhammer City, is this. If DBS superhero stuff brings up in the chat, I will put you in timeout. I'm trying to go spoiler free from DBS superheroes. I've been watching wrestling lately, Ben. They need to stop with "I'm Better Champ" storyline. I'm the better champ story. That's pretty much what they're doing now. Who's better between Roman and Lesnar? Oh man, this is the last ride. Do you think MJF is WWE bound because of how AEW is treating him? He's not up until 2024. I'm not going to sit here right now in the middle of 2022 and be all like, he's WWE. If this was 2023, it'd be a different story. But the thing is, it's 2022. There's still a good chunk of 2023 to happen. Who knows what this is building up to? Who knows if this is an actual storyline or if this is fake or real? So that's what I'm saying. I've been good, straight shooter. How you been? Favorite PS4 game? This is where I get terrible because the problem is this, man. PS4 and PS3, they blend so much together for me that sometimes I forget what game came out during those times. I'm just gonna go with the safe bet and say Spider-Man. It was one of the main reasons why I went out and bought a PS4 in the first place. A lot of games were coming out for PS4, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. And then I saw the Spider-Man game, and I said, you know what? I'll hold off to the PS5. I'll hold off to this. I'll hold off to that. The minute I saw gameplay of this, I said, I need to play this game. Like I remember I went and got Web of Shadows, and I was trying to convince myself I was having fun playing Web of Shadows. No, I needed Spider-Man PS4. I decided to go get the PS4 version, and that was it. I think DMC reboot would have received better if it had not been a DMC reboot. Yeah, it's a good game. The boss fights are really good. The boss fights from that game are really good. PS4 games are basically PS3 remakes. Yeah, that's what they banked on. The HD collection. Oh, Shadow Colossus HD collection, Ratchet and Clank HD collection. I mean, that's what these PS4 games were mostly. So yeah. Yeah, dude, we all need to relax every once in a while. I love relaxing. It's like my favorite thing. Could Devil May Cry ever get super mainstream like God of War? No. Devil May Cry is niche. It's where it's at. The thing with Dante, he's not a character that I think a lot of people would latch onto. Not to mention, you gotta look at the names Dante. Like it's like pretty much you're just saying, oh, there's some demon vibes to this, and not everyone rocks with the devil and stuff. People are super religious. It's something that you just gotta admit. God of War, Kratos is a badass. This guy, like, if you like look at the whole story of Kratos, you're like, oh my god, this guy's crazy. With the Yankees having the best record at MLB, do you think it's their year or someone beat them in the playoffs? Well, didn't they just have two bad losses to the Red Sox back to back off the top of my head? I think the Yankees should be the favorite. I haven't watched too much baseball. Normally, this is when I get back into baseball, is during the after the All-Star break, and then I look at the standings and I pay attention to the top teams because they're the teams you should be watching. My Cubs stink, so I'll watch a couple Cubs games here and there. But for the most part, this is where I start paying attention to baseball. I think they should be the team to beat in baseball, be the team to beat in the playoffs, but we will have to see. Favorite Resident Evil game? Resident Evil 4. It's my only Resident Evil game I played. It's not scary. It's fun. So yeah, I'm not a big horror guy. My favorite PS4 game has to be God of War or Ghost of Tsushima. I always forget God of War came out on PS4. I always feel like that's a PS5 game, but it is a PS4 game. Ghost of Tsushima is a really good game too. Dante and Virgil is one of the best robbery dynamics. 1 year since the tragedy happened, your wife is in me DMs, mate. Man, that was the saddest day. Connor broke his leg. He was boxing the bleeding head off of Dustin Poirier, and then that happened. He broke his leg. So sad day for Mr. McGregor. Sad day indeed. Gonna go share that I'm doing a Q&A and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like this is the time to do Q&As. It's like the night Q&As because that's when y'all show up at night. That's the one thing I've noticed, man. So let me go ahead. A quick Q&A. I always like to share it because sometimes some people don't see when I send stuff. But yeah, if you guys, I'm just going to give a quick update before I answer more questions and stuff like that. If you guys want to catch me do watch-alongs for mixed martial arts, check out the True Heel Sports YouTube channel. That's where I'll most frequently do watch-alongs for mixed martial arts. So if you guys want to see my thoughts and reactions, you can ask questions on there too. So mostly MMA related. They like to keep it sports related, but Weston was there too. I'm Heel in this chat. He can attest. It was a fun time. So if you guys want to see my thoughts and reactions to mixed martial arts, go check out there. And every Sunday, check me out on the Round the Point Heel Stevens channel. Future videos will have the links to those channels down below and stuff. But please, please, please go ahead and check out those channels and subscribe to them if you haven't already. So, and check out SpinebusterTees.com. Support Black-owned business. My friend Justin, he makes fun, creative wrestling t-shirts. So if you guys want fun, creative wrestling t-shirts, go to SpinebusterTees.com. Let's see what we got there. Ghost of Tsushima was beautiful. Yes, it was. Last of Us 2 was a massive disappointment. Yeah, we talked about this, man. RDA and Tony declines are insane. RDA is not on a decline. He's still he was winning that fight. What are we talking about here? Honest on Virgil as a character, he's a solid character. It's just that his motives are just like they're just very boring. They're not a reason to want to kick his ass. Like, it's like he's a villain that you want to kick his ass because he's a villain. It's not like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Naughty Dog was once a company that always took W's. Now they're taking L's. Yeah, what's the last good Naughty Dog game? Like the Uncharted's. Yeah, that's it. I can't think of the last good Naughty Dog game besides Last of Us and Uncharted. Yeah, no, the story. I've talked about this plenty of times and stuff about Last of Us 2. The way that you try to make us feel bad for killing the person's friends, Abby's friends, I forgot her name. That's how forgettable the story was. The way that you try to make us feel bad for killing Abby's friends is so terrible. It really is because the thing with Last of Us 2 is this: if you would have just let us play as Ellie, and then you made us realize what we did and that we also became a monster, that would have been fine. But the fact of the matter is you try to force us to feel bad and stuff. Stop asking me Last of Us 2 stuff. Yagon King, you got to get a notebook, write down, did I ask Chase this? Because you literally ask me the same question sometimes too, man. And I'm tired of repeating myself about Last of Us. It just pisses me off talking about Last of Us Part 2, to be honest. I don't like talking about that game. To me, the problem with Roman's title reign is that there's not enough credible opponents for Roman to face to the point where WWE feels they rehash Roman versus Brock. Yeah, well, the thing is that Roman Reigns should have plenty of credible guys. WWE are not building enough credible guys. Like that's just the bottom line. WWE is not building up the guys to be, legit contenders. They're not using the IC belt to enhance guys and make these people better. They're just using the belts as props. So, for example, a guy like Ricochet, after losing the belt, should be built up as, hey, this guy is going to be one of the main guys that can stop Roman Reigns. And I know everyone can be like, Ricochet. You never know unless you try. Some guys will catch fire. But that's the problem. WWE doesn't use the belts to build up guys, to be the guys, to take the belts, It's so silly. Like, it's not that hard of a concept, but WWE makes it so hard. And then the problem is, you'll get the fan base on Twitter that will say, this guy ain't good enough to beat Roman. That's the beauty of, combat sports and especially pro wrestling. You can make anyone into a superstar. You can make anyone a story. Like, look at so many guys that have had upsets. Look at the guys who became superstars in mixed martial arts. TJ Dillashaw pretty much became a star because he upsetted a guy like Renan Barão, who was a boogeyman. Uncharted 4 was the last good one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sub/manga is wild. I was fooled thinking it was a kid's show. Yep. Nothing much, Venom. How about yourself, my friend? Honest thoughts about Dante as a character? He's one of the coolest video game characters. I don't know why they're remaking The Last of Us when the original is. It's so stupid. Like, it's such a money grab. You think a Sparta game can carry good sales for Devil May Cry? You gotta have to call it Devil May Cry Sparta. But yeah, I think so. I mean, he's the dad of Dante and Virgil. Why wouldn't it be interesting? So far, how more ridiculous and awkward is this Vince McMahon scandal handling so far? It's pretty ridiculous. It's awkward seeing him on TV and he's acting like nothing's happening at all. So, yeah. We have to wait and more. Let's wait and let's see if there's more allegations. Should Jon Moxley change his theme song? Because every time he comes out, I think of Wild Thing Charlie Sheen. Tony Khan likes it. That's a Tony Khan decision. I've grown to like it. So Roman only matters in WWE. Yeah, and that's a problem because WWE doesn't want to make other people matter, which also helps Roman Reigns become a bigger star. And when Roman Reigns becomes a bigger star, he goes ahead and fucks off to Hollywood. They're not building stars long term. I feel the wrestlers are lacking storylines. All these, yeah. Like I said, WWE is so afraid of people becoming bigger than them. Like, they don't want wrestlers to become bigger than them. They want the wrestlers to stay in their lane, be the same little wrestlers, do the same little wrestler crap. That's what these guys want to do. I think Devil May Cry is more challenging than God of War for casuals as well, since you have to know how to do combos in DMC and God of War. You can spam your way through the game. You have not played God of War in the harder difficulties. Retract that statement, huh? When do you think AEW will hold a pay-per-view in California? Which city would you want it to be? I think AEW could hold a pay-per-view in California probably in 2023. But I think the city might be NorCal. There's a big wrestling fan base in NorCal. A lot of Northern California. It's because the problem is the forum is not built for a pay-per-view, especially for a 3-hour, 4-hour show like that. Nah, big spectacle. Nah, I wouldn't do the forum. You could do the Pond. You can do Anaheim. But I think NorCal would be the place, man. They have a lot of fans. I wouldn't be surprised if Forbidden Door, they take that to NorCal, Northern California. Remember when Capcom was about to go out to business? I don't remember that, to be honest. I didn't even follow video game news like that, to be honest with you, man. Did not follow it. Did not follow it like that. Oh, man, dude. Getting ready to work out tomorrow morning. Get the bloods, juices flowing. I've been working out every morning and then do a night workout too. And, man, it helps me sleep. Saturdays and Sundays are my only lazy days, man. That's when I get full on lazy and I don't do shit and stuff like that. Saturdays I'll work out, and then Sundays it depends on how long I sleep in, man. That's the only day I really get to sleep in. So I take every minute I get being in my bed on a Sunday and stuff like that. So yeah. Games Chase has raged at. Oh, dude, Jak 2. Jak 2 was the one game that I got banned from like playing. I've told the story plenty of times, but so pretty much Jak 2. You guys have never played Jak and Daxter. Jak 2 is the most unforgiving game of all time because Jak 2 literally had the worst checkpoint system in gaming history. It was not safe to die in Jak 2. You have to make sure you couldn't die in Jak 2 because they will restart you from the beginning of a mission when you're about 2 steps done with the mission. Jak 2 was unforgiving. So I forgot what mission it was. I'm pretty sure if you go back to the other stories, I can recall the mission and everything. But I got so pissed at Jak 2 that I threw my controller at the PlayStation 2, broke my controller, and almost broke the PlayStation 2's disc. And actually, the disc thing wouldn't even open all the way. You know, it wouldn't even open all the way. So we had to do some janky stuff to open up our disc and close it and stuff like that. So my parents almost banned me from playing video games and stuff like that. And then pretty much Jak 2, I never played again until I got older. And I got to, when you're older, you're a little bit better at video games and stuff. So yeah. What were your thoughts on the Rudy Gobert trade? I liked it. My thing is this. I've been a Timberwolves fan for so long, man. And it's cool when we can make big moves like this. And, with the new GM, Tim Connolly, coming in, or president of basketball operations, whatever the hell he is to us, that's the move I expect from a new president. And that's going to define his era. And I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to wait to see the results. I could sit here and say I hate it from one aspect because, yes, we're losing continuity. We're losing Pat Bev. We're losing Mbeezy. We're losing Jay Vando. We're losing some great guys that were glue guys for our team. We're losing draft picks, which, to be honest, I don't really care about draft picks if we're going to be in the playoffs. I can look at the positives and talk about Rudy Gobert, the best defensive center in the NBA, pairing up with the best offensive center in Karl-Anthony Towns, how they can work with each other, yada, yada. I can go through all that. But for me right now, I got to wait and see. But right now, I'm positive about it. Chase, how do you rage? For example, I punch my bed. I have to throw something when I rage. Nowadays, I kind of just I control it. My punching bag gets most of the rage. But yeah, normally I just throw my stuff. Sweet Lesnar shirt. Thank you, Golden Zombie. This was actually a WWE T-shirt club exclusive shirt. I only was signed up for 4 or 5 months. It was $30 a shirt. The first shirt's a Roman Reigns shirt. The second one was an Undertaker shirt. I skipped a month. That was this WrestleMania shirt. Then my third shirt was My third shirt was what's it called? I forgot what my third shirt was. I think it's a Stone Cold shirt, and then this Lesnar shirt came next. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they promote it anymore. I haven't seen the WWE T-shirt club be promoted anymore and stuff like that. So I think they gave up, realizing that hey, no one's really signing up to this. Let me see if that thing still exists. But I don't see who the exclusive shirts anymore. The subscriptions, WWE T-shirt club. I don't think they gave up on that. Oh, the American Nightmare is July's T-shirt. Oh, okay. July T-shirt. Maybe I have to join now for the American Nightmare. July's T-shirts for Cody Rhodes. I'll look into it later. If Chase had Prime Conor McGregor or Prime GSP come back, Prime Conor McGregor, because Prime Conor McGregor could sell out any type of show. Do I watch NXT 2.0? Oh yeah, I like 2.0. Like here's the thing. If you ask me, Chase, if you reviewed this show objectively, what would you think? Most shows are bad. But I like what 2.0 is trying to do. Look, I'm watching 2.0 more for the talent than I'm really watching it for like the storylines and everything like that. Like, look, they put on good matches. I just want to see, are these guys really the future of WWE? That's what I watch 2.0 for. But I do watch 2.0. I like 2.0. Jack 2 was a bitch when I was a kid. Yeah, no, I still struggle on some levels as an adult. As an adult, I won't lie, I do struggle on some things. Thoughts on Zach Wilson cougar dating fiasco? I'm not surprised, man. He's a Mormon. That don't surprise me one bit. Zach Wilson probably knows all these hot Mormon wives. That don't surprise me one bit. No, dude, the SmackDown versus Raw level where you're Mickey James and you have to beat up Great Khali. Oh my goodness. Who thought of that bullshit? That was stupid. That was so stupid. Do you think that what they did to dispower both Naruto and Sasuke after the fight with Ishiki was lazy writing? Yeah, they just wanted a nice little reset, man. That's what they wanted to do. Hey, Chase, just wishing you good show. I'm going to be back and try to fix my life. Great video as always, bro. Hey, Peter Gilmore, man. Thank you so much, man. And hey, life is going to hit you with some curveballs, man. And you're not always going to hit them. But sometimes, man, you don't always have to swing for home runs. Focus on getting some singles and doubles. Get at base. Get, to second base. You don't have to figure out life all at once. That's all I'm going to say, man. Take your time. UFC 229. It's not even close. It's not even close. UFC 100 was not that good. I feel bad for WWE when Roman leaves to do movies. They'll be fine. They'll have Braun Breaker. Also, were you more of a Pokemon or a Yu-Gi-Oh fan growing up? Pokemon for sure. Like, I'm still more of a Pokemon fan. I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh the card game more than Pokemon card game. But I'm more of a Pokemon fan overall, dude. Like, I still play Pokemon, love Pokemon. Just a franchise I just will never grow out of, to be honest. It's one of those that I just enjoy and stuff like that, So yeah, I love Pokemon, man. It's sick. Better quality show, 205 or 268? 268 Usman versus Covington 2. 205. 205 was way more of an air to it. 268, good show, great opening. Great fights overall, to be honest, but I feel 205 was like the main thing you'd focus on. I remember at one point during 268, I tuned out of Zhang Wei, Lee, and Rose to watch Canelo fight the same night. Thoughts on WWE signing Logan Paul? I like the move. Like, here's the thing, Logan Paul gets it. And if this is where WWE feels like the only way they can make stars is just signing already guys who become stars, why should I hate on it? Why should I hate on Logan Paul, going out there and working hard? I shouldn't. I like it. What's up, Degenerate Sharingan? What are Chase Oliver's memories of UFC 100? Man, that was like the first time all my friends, we had a cool fight party and stuff like that. A lot of my friends were trying to figure out what's good in UFC. I remember a lot of my friends were disappointed in GSP because all he did was lay there. The Lesnar fight was fun, man. I remember my one friend, he freaked out when Lesnar won. Yeah, anytime, Peter. Honest thoughts on the irate gamer? I don't know who the fuck that is. That's my honest thoughts. Better Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, 9, or 15. You forgot 10. I can't believe you forgot 10. Out of the bunch that you chose, though, I gotta give it to at least 7. Seven's where it's at when it comes to that. Story wise, gameplay wise, I have to give it to 7. 15 is not as bad as you think, but yeah, it gets boring after a while. Have you tried playing Yu-Gi-Oh on your PlayStation? One of the games are free. Yeah, no. I have the Master Duel and I have Link Evolution. I forgot the name of that game on the Switch and stuff. I play Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I know how to play the new modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Come on, cuz. I know how to do that. 2000, 2003, I was more of a Pokemon fan, but 2003, 2006, I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, definitely when Ruby and Sapphire came out for me, that's when I was like more into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Diamond and Pearl got me back into Pokemon. Dude, I don't know what it is. Diamond and Pearl is nowhere near like my favorite generation of what's it called, Pokemon at all. But that one saved me from being a Pokemon fan. And Generation 5, which everyone loves, like Generation 5 is like the independent wrestling of Pokemon. Like everyone loves Generation 5. I'm not a big Gen 5 guy. I'm like, oh, Gen 5? Gen 6? I didn't really. Gen 7, I will say this. Gen 7 is one of my favorites. That's the Alola region and stuff like that. I love Gen 7. I'll defend Gen 7. I love Ultra Sun, man. That game gives me so much nostalgia, dude. I put so much time in that game too. Like Gen 7 is one of my favorite generations of Pokemon. Gen 6, I like the remakes, Oros, but like oh man, dude, Gen 7 is where it's at. Like I think Gen 4, with the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum, those are like the best overall Pokemon games. But like Gen 7 for me, man, like I love Gen 7. What was Gen 8? Was Gen 8 on the split? Yeah, Gen 8 was Sword and Shield. Gen 9's coming out soon. Yeah, 205 just felt magical, man. Lesnar rant was classic. Yeah, dude. But Light ain't paying him shit. If 10 is good, but my fave is 6 and 9. Yeah, nine's a very popular Final Fantasy. Better show SummerSlam 05 or 08? Oh, SummerSlam 08. SummerSlam 05 is not that good, man. Like Undertaker and Orton and Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. No, wait. Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle SummerSlam 04. Right? Yeah. So 05 is just Undertaker and Orton. Because then they have Randy Orton then they have Batista and JBL in a no holds barred match was his ass. Cena and Jericho was kind of mid. Hogan and HBK. Oh god, that was terrible. 08, man, all the big matches delivered, bro. And the theme song's better for 08. It's like fast lane through a hurricane, open road, I'm ready to go. Think that in the birthday, red line, and I'm ready to roll. Feel like the world is bumped around me. That was it. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, bro. That's where it was at, man. Better show, SummerSlam 2013 or WrestleMania 30? 2013. It had more better matches. WrestleMania 30, it has a good opening and ending, but that middle of the show sucks. Cena and freaking Bray Wyatt. Oh my god, terrible. So yeah. What's up, Michael? Hey Chase. Hope you're doing good. This is all about wrestling. Just changed my account. Would you say that FTR the best tag team wrestling right now? What are some of your favorite tag teams? FTR is one of the best. My best tag team is the Usos. I'm biased. But yeah, no, the FTR is just absolutely killing it. As for my favorite tag teams, Dudley Boys, America's Most Wanted, Triple X, Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns. Those are the tag teams that I like a lot. Which QB do you think will do better on his new team, Matt Ryan or Baker Mayfield? I think Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has a bunch of young, talented wide receivers. Michael Pittman's a he's not getting drafted high enough in fantasy. I'll say that. Be aware of Michael Pittman. That kid's going to have a breakout season. But yeah, Michael Pittman, very good talent. I think Matt Ryan also has a better offensive line in front of him than Baker does. Baker's offensive line is still a little bit unproven. And then also Baker is not guaranteed the job. He still has to battle Sam Darnold and the kid that they drafted, Corral. Do you find it odd SummerSlam is being held in late July this year instead of mid-August? Yeah. Why are they doing that? I don't mind, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Better lucha wrestler, Eddie G or Rey Mysterio? Oh, Rey Mysterio is a way better lucha wrestler, 100%. Eddie Guerrero's a better wrestler, but lucha wrestler? Oh, no. It kind of sucks that SummerSlam 05 had a pretty damn good looking card, but the pay-per-view didn't do as well. Yep. Which card had the best? Which had the best WrestleMania? 1 through 9, 10s, 20s, or 30? Oh, the 10s. 10s is kill it, bro. Like, let's look at it this way. WrestleMania 11 is pretty solid. No, people hate 11, right? I think 11 people don't like as much, but 12, pretty solid. 13 is a good show. 14 is an all-timer. 15 is pretty solid. 16, 2000, you can forget that one. But it does have a banger of a match. 17, people regard as the best WrestleMania of all time. 18 is pretty solid. 19, a lot of people have in their top 5. When you look at the 20s, it's really, like, let's be real with the 20s, it's really 22, 24, 26. After that, 28's hit or miss. All the odds stink. Like, I don't know what happened. 21's good. 23 is, main event matches delivered, I guess. 25 is garbage. Absolutely terrible. Don't even watch it. It's just Undertaker and Shawn Michaels carrying it. 27 is also horrid. Just Triple H and Undertaker carrying it. 29, we even talk about that garbage? 29 was trash. Once again, another Undertaker match carrying it. The 30s, it's okay so far. 31 is probably the only one that you really write home about. But yeah, no, dude. Freaking from the 10s is where it goes, man. How did Chase Oliver feel when Anderson Silva got KO'd? Oh, dude, I always remember that day too, man. Like, a lot of my friends, they're getting back into the UFC bubble. I threw a nice little house party. A lot of non-UFC fans were coming in. Anderson Silva, I was just hyping up the whole night. And after that first round, dude, everyone's like, yeah, dude, this Anderson Silva guy is going to he's going to win. It's like, this guy's nowhere near on his level. And when he got knocked out, I could not tell you how depressed I was. It was sad. Did you play WWE 2K22 My Rise? Yeah, a little bit. It's okay. The thing with wrestling games is this: I get bored with the combat. I just find it boring. Nothing against it. It's just I get bored. What do you think was the best time period from TNA? Oh, dude, 07 through 2009, TNA was killing it. After that, it just went there. It just went down here. No, I don't think so, because they haven't built up anything to have a sequel. They'll get plenty of prequels, but no sequel. Most underrated and overrated year of pro wrestling. In my opinion, 1996 and 2006 are very underrated years. Well, it's 2016 and 2020, I think, are highly. Who the fuck's overrated 2020? What? 2016, I can understand. 2020? Oh my goodness. No. Underrated year of professional wrestling for me. I think 2003 is a very underrated year in professional wrestling. I also think 2006 is an underrated year in professional wrestling, like you said. Overrated years, I find 2015 super overrated. Everyone was overrating 2015, in my personal opinion. Not really 2016. I think 2016 would be more on the underrated side. So this is going to be the last question from I'm Heel. It's about Israel Adesanya. That's the last question of the night, folks. So I'm sorry. I got to sleep too, my friends. But yeah, I'm just letting you know more Q&As to come, more videos to come. So subscribe if you guys like these videos. SummerSlam 2005 is the second best-selling SummerSlam of all time by 1998. Wow, I did not know that. Pay-per-view buys? I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, actually. Yeah, well, no, it wouldn't, because Cena and Batista, both young stars rising up, and Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan. That's a big match. Oh, Big Mike, he's gonna watch T-City. Johnny Hendricks pre-USADA versus top 5 welterweights of today. He winning all of them. Yagon King. Why would you ask such a silly, nonsensical question? He beating all these guys. Line them up. He knocking them all out. T.R.T. Hendricks, pre-USADA, with the IB. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. Come on, man. What kind of questions were you asking here? Does Chase see Sean O'Malley as a future champ? Not in the bantamweight division. Maybe featherweight. If he could just go up there. If Volkanovski moves up too, yeah, I can see him at featherweight, not bantamweight. How do you feel about college football moving towards a super conference? I hate it, dude. There's not enough time in the world today for me to rant fully on it. But what I will say is that all it's doing is just going to make it where only these schools matter and then the rest of the schools don't. I hate these super conferences. I hate these ideas of just overloading and stacking one area. We need to make it where every team feels balanced, every program, every division matters. So, yeah. I see you all don't understand when I said this was the last question. I'm already getting bored of 2K22. Man, I'm telling you, the gameplay is always boring in wrestling games. I don't know how people could just be like, that's the only game they play, man. Oh, yeah, college football, man. Hey, Romeo, I'm there. I'm there when it comes down to it. So this comment by Romeo, that's it. You put comments after this comment by Romeo, I'm not answering any more of these questions. I'm letting you all know. So you can type it. Keep typing, man. but I'm letting you guys know because I saw some other questions, man. Abyss and James Mitchell were underrated as a dynamic. 100%, man. Abyss is one of the more underrated talents in wrestling. Do you think it's really cool that Israel, the UFC fighter, is evolving the sport by also being a showman? Well, there's a lot of fighters who are showmen. Izzy just gets more privileges to be a showman. Out of all the Bullet Club leaders, who do you think was the best wrestler? Oh, easy, man. The Switchblade Jay White. You thought I was going to say Kenny Omega? I've said this before about Kenny Omega. Fast forward to the last 5 minutes, and then you'll get a Kenny Omega match. Jay White, start to finish, belt to belt, easily the best wrestler. Not even close. That's not even a hot take. I mean, if we're going to count AJ Styles, too, yeah, I'll say this. Styles and Jay White, 1A, 1B. How about that? Jay White's grown on me. Craziest death match you've ever seen? I don't watch death matches, but I'll definitely say it's some Terry Funk match that I watched back in the day. Some Terry Funk Japanese exploding barbed wire death match, man. That's weird. I hear a lot of people actually like 2016. It's because of the brand split. That's why. And final question by Mr. Critical. What was your favorite WWE era? My favorite WWE era was the Ruthless Aggression era because I grew up mostly during that. I like the Attitude era too, but Ruthless Aggression, that has a special place in my heart. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little stream. I'll see you guys soon. Just follow me on Twitter for updates. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Around the Point. Subscribe to True Heel Sports. Subscribe to Weston's endeavor, the Jedi X channel. Subscribe to that as well. Check out everything, spinebustertees.com. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy your Sunday night. Have a wonderful week. Kick ass, take names, and kick ass. And remember, guys, just like our champion Brock Lesnar, you don't have to give a shit in life.